up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Y'all, they are doing they thingy thing with the Baddies USA cast. Okay, so I'm guessing the special guests are BGC members that are just like reappearing on the show or whatever. So the BGC girls that are appearing on Baddies are Jayla, Camila, Judy, Sarah, Persuasion, Lo, Bri, Janelle, Seven, and Kat. What? Like, y'all don't understand how iconic this is. All of them at the same time. Like, granted, they've been on Baddies before, so this is nobody that we are reintroduced to. Like, no one from the, you know, like, no one like a Brandy or anyone, like, but the fact that all of them plus the original cast are going to be on the same season is crazy. Crazy. However, I hate to be the negative person in here, but like I said, I'm so tired of people complaining about the show, the network, Natalie, etc., and then come back, let the bag talk them back into talking. Cause it's just like, Jayla did her whole little meltdown when she left, talking about she's done, she doesn't want to come back, and woo woo woo. So it's just like, Camila did the same thing, but honestly, I just feel like Camila was in her feelings after getting beat up by Rolly, and you know, seeing all the comments of her not delivering how she was supposed to.
Like, okay, I might have to go back on Baddies,
right? Just
to fuck some shit up. I don't want to, but I might have to do it just for the culture and the nature of like how they play me on TV. It's like if you would try me now that I have my baby weight gone, my mind is in another place. It's like, what's up, bitches? I'm ready for y'all again, because I felt like y'all tried to play me.
Does that trigger? Like,
yes,
what?
It does trigger, and it triggered my man. He was like, they fucking tried you, and I was like, it's okay, babe. Like, I'm all in this nice space, you know. He's like, no, fucking fuck them up. Go back on that shit and fuck them up.
So it's like, maybe Jayla and Camila just needed a break. Judy hasn't been on since BGC, since the first season, ATL, which was a terrible season. So it's just like, I honestly forgot Judy was a part of, you know, the franchise. So it's like, but I'm not shocked to see Judy back. Honestly, Judy is honestly kind of unhinged. No lie. So it's just like, I can really see Judy having beef with the, you know, some of the cast. Because it's like, Judy is kind of unhinged. Like, you have Sarah, and she hasn't been on Baddies since her and Natalie had their little thing, and like, I think it was like Baddies South. Yeah, I think it was Baddies South.
Oh, Miss Nunn.
I don't know why the fuck you smiling, because ain't shit fucking funny on real.
Says the girl. You went to an all-white Catholic school, Natalie.
Yo, hold
Your
on.
mama's name is Karen.
What you want to do?
Your mother is white.
Bitch, what the fuck you want? What do you want to do? You want to fight? Bitch, tell nobody. Your whole fucking
so
boyfriend.
Natalie?
Sarah, your nigga is in my fucking DMs talking about your fucking crazy
Who's
stuff.
my man, though? You don't even know who he is.
He's in my DMs.
You don't even know who he is.
I don't, because I don't give a fuck.
But again, I'm not surprised Sarah's back. You know, her and Natalie always go back and forth on the internet. So it's just like, yeah, I'm not surprised Sarah's back either. So it's like, she probably just going to honestly have a little thing with Natalie. Shoot, Camila's been talking crap about Natalie too. She's probably gonna have a little thing with Natalie. Judy, I'm pretty sure Judy has been talking about Natalie, but she doesn't necessarily, you know, that I know of, you know, like, have hardcore beef with anyone on the cast. And it's like, you know, the last time Jayla was on, you know, she had beef with the big three. So I'm curious to see if they're gonna pick that up, or are they just gonna start fresh. Persuasion, she hasn't been on since like Baddies South, and y'all already know what happened to her on Baddies South.
Anybody being dirty, what it was
What
it was, you don't clean up after yourself.
And then Krishan is gonna be on, so it's just like, honestly, I don't want to see Krishan and Persuasion fight again, but it's just like, Krishan is kind of unhinged. She doesn't seem like she matured. If anything, she detoured. Okay, so it's like I'm curious to see if Krishan will pick that up and she'll drop it. Hopefully she drops it, but you know, that could be, you know, a potential open door for a storyline. Now, I'm surprised Lauren is back on here because Natalie says she doesn't want Lauren on because Lauren's actually her real friend, and she doesn't want her friendship with Lauren to, you know, be sabotaged by the show. So it's like I'm surprised Lauren is on here. Bri, you know, Bri has been going back and forth with baddies, you know, Lemon Pepper, Natalie, etc., because she feels like they had, you know, stole her baddie shot o'clock thing. And you know, Natalie doesn't want to give her credit for it and said that they made it up on like the bus or the train or whatever you want to call it.
Last time we rode on a tractor, we came up with Baddy shot o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did.
It was an iconic thing.
So let's go.
So it's just like, yeah, I'm curious to see what Bri is gonna do on here because I thought she was just kind of done with it because of her feeling disrespected by her jingle being stolen. I'm not shocked that Janelle is back on because Janelle has been hanging out with Natalie. However, I have been seeing that Janelle and Lauren have been kind of going back and forth, or they got into a little thing at a restaurant.
Are you laughing? Girl, Google the shit. Nobody was checking for you.
Let me cut the lights on. Let me cut the lights on. Hold on. Look what you supposed to capture. Look what you supposed to capture. Let me cut this shit off. I got it on. Hold on.
My snacks and all that.
I'm greedy. The snacks.
Eat your snacks. All right. Hey,
I can't see the material. You had these same shoes for 4 years.
They're arguing about snacks.
But Janelle wasn't really entertaining or interesting on ATL. Honestly, that whole season was terrible, but it's just like she wasn't really interesting or entertaining. So I'm kind of shocked to see like what she wants to do on the show. So it's just like, yeah, I'm curious to see where that goes. I'm honestly 100% shocked that Seven's back on because y'all, not even 2 weeks ago she was just on her podcast with Amber talking about how she wouldn't do baddies again. So I'm honestly just kind of confused on why she's on the show. And it's like when she was on the show she had a little thing with Sarah, and I'm not sure if they, you know, squashed it or something there, but I do remember at the Baddies ATL reunion that Seven got into it with one of them for, you know, her kid being brought up or whatever. I'm not sure if that was Natalie or Sarah or both. No, I think it was Natalie because Sarah had posted hella, you know, like voice memos of Natalie talking crap. So it's just like I'm curious to see where Seven's going to stand in the show or what she's going to do. And honestly, I'm not shocked that Kat is back, but it's just like she really didn't do anything on her season on the show, and it's just like Stunner Girl's not there for her to babysit. But I guess we'll see what she does. Yeah, and I want to know if they're going to be in the house. Are they going to be mingling with the girls, or is it going to be like a special guest appearance like how Tommy does, and they just come to the club, you know, say a little hey and then bye and then dip? Like, I'm curious to see where it's gonna go. But like I said, this whole entire Baddies USA cast is eating. Like, I love it because not only do we have those people, remember the official cast is still Rolly, Scotty, Tommy, Krishan, Anna, Suki, Biggie, Tasiki, Mariah Lynn, Sapphire, Big Lex, Dolly, Summer, Tinkerbella, Fauna, Tavi, Co-Killa, Nunu, Sky, Smiley, and Gretch. Now, I did see something recently on Diamond sitting here talking about she's just gonna be a special guest and just have her own tour.
Who is most recently off her MVP win from this season.
Yes, I did. Well, 2 seasons. The first to ever do it.
Don't sneak me. No, but there's a question that everybody wants to know. It's a lot of back and forth online right now. I see that they post the Zeus Baddies USA flyer with you on it, but you haven't posted it. You actually just posted you on tour with some conflicting dates. So everybody wants to know, are you going to Baddies USA or no?
So I have decided, and it was a really tough decision, but I have decided not to do Baddies USA. But I will be making a special guest appearance because I do have some unfinished business that needs to be handled.
So I honestly don't know where the fate DTV stands with Baddies, and it's just like, as far as everybody else goes, like I said, everybody claimed they did and that they bad. Okay, but I'm curious to see where it goes on. But my thing is, I really don't want to see anyone complain about all the fighting when they coming on the fighting show. Like, I was seeing Seven liking comments talking about, oh, you're gonna bring a maturity in this to the show, where it's just like, girl, no shade, this is not a mature show. This is not a show where people want to be mature and talk things out. 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a lot of fighting. This might be a chance where somebody want to fight you. So it's just like, yeah, if you gonna feel too uncomfortable with that, then I would just suggest her and anybody else that feels like that to not come, because it's like, we know people like Judy can't fight, but Judy talks a lot of crap. You know, she was kind of, you know, screws loose. So it's just like, yeah. And the fact that a lot of the BGC girls coming back are liked, it's like, I really don't want to see them, you know, get dragged through the mud because they getting their ass beat by the newbies, the new baddies. So it's just like, yeah, I'm not saying they have to fight, but it's just like, I don't want to see them complain about the fighting or be shocked when someone try to fight them, you know, when they're going on a fighting show. But it's just like, I'm excited for this season. I feel like it's gonna be lit. I feel like they have a good cast. So it's just like, yeah, when y'all see Baddies USA, I'm gonna watch Baddies USA, and I'm gonna be on here talking about Baddies USA again, because who from Baddies USA gonna check me? And if they do, I'm gonna be on Baddies USA whooping ass with them, okay? As long as it's not Big Lex, okay? That's the only person I'm not gonna fight. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.